Sus.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Tanner, I've heard all's not well with you.
It's better now. I must have eaten something bad.
No, I mean you've complained about some ruffians raising hell behind your house.
Aye, true enough. That lot's been a thorn in my side. And when I went to tell them to take it elsewhere, they nearly beat me to a pulp.
If you want, I'll take care of them.
Well, you look like you could move mountains, but there are several of them and just one of you.
Perhaps we'll be able to settle things peacefully.
Maybe. They might think twice before kicking your arse.
Perhaps I can reason with them. It doesn't have to come to blows.
Well, break a leg, lad. Or better yet, don't. But if you manage to pull it off, you'll get your reward. Don't worry. Farewell. Hey!
Senseless that time, remember?
What are you doing here?
Nothing special. Just a little evening wrestling. It's good for your back and digestion. And your
If I wanted to join in, what would I have to do?
It's pretty simple. First you have to beat Weed. He's that not too dangerous looking fella there. But some nights, he gets a good rest and he's got God on his side. Then you can try one of those three. Doesn't matter which. And if you whip all three, you can test your mettle against me. Fair enough?
So the last match is with you?
That's right. They say a bout with me is no joke. Just bad humour.
The tanner sent me. He says you've been causing a commotion at night, and I thought I might...
Ha! So all his whining finally found a... Let me tell you something first, Whelp. I'm the bailiff's man, and we're not doing anything wrong here. Old Lederman's only been whining.
He told me different.
Ha! Of course he did. Otherwise no one would help him. Go ahead and ask the lads. They'll tell you the same.
I'll take you at your word. But what should I do now?
The way I see it, you've got two choices. Screw that old liar, and leave him...
What do you mean, get down to business?
Well, you may think you're pretty tough, and if you give us all a thrashing, we might think it over.
If I break your arm, then you won't be coming here for a while, will you?
But I'm a fair fellow, so I'll make you an offer. If you enter our tournament and win, which means beating us all, then we'll go elsewhere. If you don't win, then you're flat out.
I want to get back.
Are you pulling? Take care now.
I want to fight you.
What did I tell you? First beat Weed, and...
I want to get better at fist fighting.
Are you pulling my pizzle? Farewell.
God be with you. I heard that someone was looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about that?
No, but I'm always the last to hear.
I heard you gave him quite a beating.
It's his own dad.
Really? He just came...
That's what he told you? Bollocks! He came of his own accord. It was him started the fuss, after he'd lost all his money.
He really tried to have a go. I wouldn't think he'd have it in him.
He tried, but he didn't have much luck. He does pack a punch, but landing it in the right...
Let's do it.
Let's go!
God be with you.
Damn! Yo!
Farewell.
I am at your...
I heard someone was looking for men willing to do anything.
Maybe. I work in the quarry, and they're always looking for extra...
That's not what I meant, but... Why did you thrash the tanner?
Because he came by one day, lost his money, and then started on about how we cheated him and ought to give him back his coin. He was a right pest.
He told me that you jumped him when he asked you to stop making a racket behind his house.
Well, that's sort of true. But he didn't start complaining until he lost his money. Before that, it didn't bother him.
Let's fight.
You look pretty good. But I'm betting it was just luck.
We'll see.
Farewell.
Good day.
I've heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about it?
If I knew you better, I might tell you. But as things stand...
What went on with the tanner?
When things got lively, I wasn't here. The others were, though. Go ask them.
Let's fight!
That wasn't bad. But let's see how you do with me. Farewell. Bollocks!
Good health to you.
I heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about that?
Willing to do anything? Meaning what? Something filthy like helping the knacker? I wouldn't know. Go and ask someone else.
That's not what I meant, but alright. What happened with the tanner?
Nothing out of the ordinary. He came to test his mettle like everyone, but he couldn't even get past young Weed. Then he started whining about getting his money back because we tricked him, so we threw him out. He came back a few times after that complaining about all the shouting, ordered us to bugger off elsewhere.
But you didn't?
No. And when he got really annoying, he got a punch in the mouth, and he hasn't been back since. Doesn't dare to. But it didn't shut that big mouth of his.
Let's fight!
That wasn't bad, but now we'll take it up a notch.
May the Lord watch
Way off!
What's that?
He's stealing here! Come here quick! There's a thief over there!
God!
I see a thief! God!
I want to fight you.
You put on quite a show. Can't say I expected it.
Bye.
Farewell.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
They told me a different tale. Said you went there to fight of your own free will and lost a good deal of silver. Is that the way of it?
I did go there at first, but they cheated. And when I caught them cheating, they beat me. And now I have to hear that racket every day.
If you want, I'll...
Well,
Perhaps we'll be able...
maybe.
Perhaps I...
Take care now.
Stop right where you are. Don't move a finger.
Ah, shit!
Surrender! Someone saw you stealing. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry.
I won't put up with any more of this. Keep it up, and you'll rue the day you crossed me.
But I was just... You misunderstood me. Sorry. You can go.
Yeah! Good! Yeah!
What in the...
How are you?
I've heard it's not quite as lively here as it once was.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Guests are always making merry when there's a drink to be had.
That's not quite what I meant. I'd heard there were some stable boys staying here for a long while looking for work, but it took too long and they took to causing trouble.
True, but that's nothing new. No, the thing is, there's not many wagons coming through at all. Folk are afraid to travel far in case they get done in by some cutthroats or, God forbid, have their wagons requisitioned by some army.
So there are fewer travellers, and some of them must be a little unsavoury.
I take anyone who turns up. They come one day and leave the next, maybe with someone else. Past few weeks I've only had trouble with one who skipped off without paying.
He just vanished, without a word.
Well, he said he lost all his silver to the miller, and he had to go and see him about something. Only he never came back. Left all his belongings here.
Do you still have them?
Of course not. I sold them all a few days later when he didn't come back. The buyer's gone now too, before you ask. But there wasn't much there in any case. The seller didn't even cover his bill.
I'm looking for some people you might know something about.
If they come here to drink, maybe. But I won't aid you in any mischief.
I've heard some rough men come here looking to recruit. Have they ever stopped in to eat or drink, or to arrange something?
There were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern, but they raised such a commotion. I went and complained, and the town watch drove them off somewhere.
I wasn't thinking about that lot. I'm looking for recruiters that hire mercenaries and other cutthroats.
Don't know about that. Every once in a while, a merchant will hire some help or an escort, but nothing more. Nobody comes here regular. I'd notice if they did.
Do you happen to know where the brawlers you complained about moved on to?
I've not got the slightest inkling. I'm just glad all the shouting stopped.
You haven't heard talk of...
Well, I have heard some things, but I can't say if they're true or not.
And who's the most frequent topic of that kind of gossip?
Miller Simon. They say he's rich with coin, and it's not from the mill. But that's nonsense. Folk just don't know how much a mill can earn.
Anyone else?
Aye, there's talk of the knacker giving people the evil eye, or them that's not in bailiff's good graces. But I don't suppose.
Thank you, innkeeper.
Not at all. Would you like something to eat?
Are there any problems around here I might be able...
Nothing Sure. Very well.
Can I take a look inside the monastery?
What's got into you, boy?
The grounds inside the monastery, but... Take care.
Yeah! Good!
How are you?
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians. The most esteemed Sir
You don't seem to think very much of him.
Well, of course I do. A man with a nose so stuck up that it acts as a rain funnel.
What does the custodian do anyway?
Well, he's meant to look after the But in fact, he seems more interested in robbing...
I'm much obliged.
Don't mention it. Take care.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I've come from Captain Robard.
And what might the captain be wanting to let me know?
I'm not a messenger. I've nothing to report. The captain thought I could lend you a hand.
Oh, so it's you, the hero of Talmberg. So be it. If you succeed, I'll gladly reward you. And if you don't, I won't be shedding any tears. We know that one of their encampments is on the hill by Skellets, nearby the mine.
I'll take a look there.
God be with you.
Yeah! 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 Da!
Come on! Come on! Yeah! Ah! Ah!
Jesus Christ be praised.
Listen, have you heard about anyone looking to recruit men around here? Or planning some kind of mischief?
No.
Come on. I know how it is with millers. I've been friends with a few and they hear all the gossip.
So go ask them.
I doubt their ears reach all the way here.
Then it seems you're out of luck.
Surely we can come to some arrangement.
I don't much care for strangers.
So, what do I have to do to get in your good graces, Master Miller?
Well, if I heard from those Miller friends of yours that you can be relied upon, and you're not a complete dolt.
I'm Henry from Scallix, and I'm looking to mill a bit of extra coin, if you know what I mean.
I expect Peshek sent you. And if it was Peshek who sent you, you can't be a complete dolt. I'll try you out. The tailor in Sasso has received some valuable brocade.
No problem. It'll be here in no time at all.
Good. It ought to be at his shop. Bring the whole bolt.
I'd like you to...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
First, you have to have...
Well...
I've got some good...
All right. May the Lord watch over you.
Can we do something about the price?
All right, so...
Are we agreed?
A nice sum. See now?
I'm at your service.
Been a pleasure. No, that looks like stolen good. Sure, farewell. Take care. Let's talk about the... What do you say to... I'd almost shake on that. See now, I knew... Sure, farewell.
is it? Oh, Lord Almighty. What are you doing?
Hey, watch it.
Be a bit more careful. Hey. Take care.
I'm honoured that...
Can you show me?
Are you pulling my piss? Goodbye.
Let's have a word about the What do you say to the...
I'd almost shake on that. Aye, for that amount I can be...
Sure.
Sure. Farewell.
Blood will be spilt.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
That's gonna cost you your life. Like a rabbit.
Let off the leg.
God!
Oh, and again. Come here, Lilliver. I'll slaughter you.
Is that all you got?
Ow! Oh, and again. Come here, little river.
Bring it on!
Oh, shit.
What's the matter?
Come on!
My respects to you.
You haven't heard of...
Perhaps, but
Why not?
because we're in the...
Come on.
Perhaps not, but I'll tell you when we're done. My...
Right. Christ, it's like pulling teeth with you.
Farewell.
No business here. Well? Are you serious?